Hello, good morning. This is Scott Fortunoff, president of Studioe Fabrics. I'm here today in Greenville, South Carolina, taping the January 2019 lines that we have. These collections will be in the mail before the end of the month, so for all you sales reps or distributor sales reps out there, you will have the cards ready to go when you are ready to start working after the New Year's. So before I get started with the 11 new collections that we have today, I just wanted to point out the lovely quilts that we have behind us. And these were both at the Studioe booth at Quilt Market. And this one is called Gone Wild, and this is by Sarah Frederick-King. And this is Saved by the Bell, and this was by Studioe. Oh my God, I love that show, Saved by the Bell. Don't you? Anyway, so let's get right to it. So as I said, I have 11 collections, and I'm going to get started with A Jungle Story. This is a 13 SKU collection, and the delivery date is ripped off, which makes it really hard to see, but it is August, now that I'm opening up the card. And this is adorable, this line. Really love it. Marlon worked on this line with Eric Studibert, and here we have a 24-inch panel on my right, and then we always include the peppered cottons for all you sales reps. You get the little added sale. It's a great little add-on. We have the red and the blue version of the tossed animals, the dinosaur dragon with the bubbles, more bubbles, the zebra toss, the stripe, and of course we have a book. The soft books do amazing for us. Those are on a 36-inch panel, and all the directions are right there on the fabric to create the whole book. And then down here we have a zebra skin, and then we have what looks like a giraffe skin. And then on the my far left, we have another all over where the animals are playing at the park, and then the elephant print and the lion print alone. So on the back, we have the stripe, so you can see how many rows you're going to get. We have the book, just to see how big the pages are, and the pages are 7.5 by 7.5. And then we have your inspiration, which is a quilt, and this one is a panel. Well, actually, it's got a lot of different cutouts from the panels, which is nice. So it's really chopped up and used in a lot of different ways, which is lovely. So that's a nice quilt, and there you have it. This is A Jungle Story by Eric Studibert illustrations, and here's the book. So this one's really cute. I always love to read these to you guys, so let's do it. Eddie the elephant found a swing. Swing it. All right, just kidding. Anyway, the next line I have for you is Be a Keeper by DTK Signature. DTK Signature did the line Save Our Bees, which was really successful, and bees have been super hot lately, so this should be a winner. This is 11 SKU collection, and this one ships in July. And here you have it. So here we have this running block print. These blocks are 10 by 10. We have the honeycombs. We have the bees on the kind of yellowish ground, the green, the honeycomb in the other color. And then we have a little scenic, the bees' nest, little bee houses. I didn't know they have houses, but I guess they do. And then you have the bees in two colorways with the zigzag kind of following behind the trail. And then we have a stripe over here. And finally, we have the Studioe Basics, the just color and the peppered cottons that go great with these lines. And actually, while we're talking about that, I did want to mention that with this release, the January release, we will have new color cards that are updated on just color and on the peppered cottons, so you'll know which colors we have right now and what we plan on running for the year. We will have mini cards as well that you will be able to share with your customers. So here we have the stripe, and this one's just showing you how many rows you're going to get. This is showing you how big the blocks are, 10 by 10. This is actual size. And finally, we have this adorable little quilt here, little piece quilt. So this is Be a Keeper by DTK Signature. We have a new design studio that we're working with. This one is called Chelsea Design Works, and this designer has two collections with us this time, and this first one is called Beauty in Bloom. This is a 13 SKU collection, and this one ships in September. This one makes you want to smile. Look at these great colors, so vibrant. This is not going to be digital, it's going to be regular printed. So we have this floral, the purple with the blue, which contrasts great, the blue and the black, the lime green with the blue, and then this fun stripe. This is in all over. This is just like the 108 line that Studioe has on digital, same sort of design. These little triangles, the just colors that go with the group, and this kind of striated floral with the black and white going through, a lot of fun. And then the striated basics in purple, turquoise blue, black and white, a little geo, the other colorway of the floral on white, and the other colorway of the triangles on white. And then finally we have the peppered cottons that go with this line. On the back we included the modern batiks. Those are the Studioe batiks that we have, and we still have those in stock, so we put those on the card because they go nicely with this group. Then we just have the scale on the larger strided floral, and then we have your free projects. So don't forget, all of our projects are at www.studioefabrics.net, and then you just need to look on the free projects section. We have old ones and new ones, so these are there, and they should always be there when we have the line out. So there you have it. That's the Beauty in Bloom quilt, and this is Beauty in Bloom by Chelsea Design Works. Butterfly Vortex. Butterflies continue to be super hot and very popular. 13 SKU collection. This one ships in October. And we have some beautiful large butterflies. This kind of like a blender with this little leaf print. This is the beautiful large floral. More butterflies. This kind of zigzaggy basic. And then we have the 24-inch panel, which is like a window panel. These have been really popular. And then here we have the other colorway, which is like a purple and blue of all the same. So the butterflies, the kind of like, it looks like a paint. And these are leaves, more florals, more butterflies, and then that nice little tonal blender. On the back, we'll show you the scale of the butterfly, which looks very large. So these should be really nice on quilts. And then this is the all-over scale. And then here you have it. We have the window quilt. And this uses the panel right in the center. So this is designed by Heidi Pridemore, and this will be 75 by 81. So there you have it. This is Butterfly Vortex. Okay, I'm dreaming of the coast. I want to be on the beach. So we have Coastal Dreams. Charlotte Fultz continues to be super prolific for us and contributing a lot of lines, and she's doing better and better each time. So if you haven't seen Charlotte or seen her lines, you got to check them out. 11 SKU collection. This one ships in September. And here you have it. Love this. This kind of makes me want to go away for the summer. But here we have, these are running blocks. The blocks are 10.5 by 10.5. This is a 24-inch repeat, but it just keeps repeating. Then we have your coral in coral, blue, and green. We have your little beach words on a little wood design. We have your anchors and some rope, fish, a little tonal, a 24-inch panel, lovely panel of all the fish, very relaxing. This would look great on a bed at your beach house. And then we have the shells, a stripe, and then we have the seahorses. Let's see what's on the back. The size of the fish, the size of the blocks, and then the quilt with the panel right in the middle. And this one was also designed by Heidi Pridemore. Lovely quilt. So there you have it. This is called Coastal Dreams. This is by Charlotte Fultz. Fairyland by Studioe. So this is a Marlin line. Marlin did a great job on this line. It's a lot of fun. 12 SKU collection. This one ships in July. And when I was at Quilt Market, I showed this to someone. They said it's the best fairy line they've seen in a while. Really interesting. So I think she made these colors that they're just so fun and they just make you want to smile. So here we have a 24-inch panel. And you have your little kind of fairy tree house where they're all hanging out. Then you have your fairies. More of the tree houses, the peppered cottons that go with this line, a different colorway of the fairies and the tree houses, some mushrooms. Mushrooms were really popular at Quilt Market, and we are on that. More of the fairies, some butterflies to go with, a stripe. And then what we did down here, I think this is kind of cool to focus on. We did these bugs in a jar, and someone had suggested at Quilt Market that we make this glow. So this is actually going to glow. We're not going to charge any more for that. So these little stars and the little bugs and the little fairies in the jar, they're going to glow. So that should be fun and add a little pizzazz to this line. Here you have the stripe, and this is showing you how many rows you're going to get. This is the scale of the fairy print. And then we have your the quilt. So this one uses the panel right in the center, easy breezy, lemon squeezy. We just put some stuff around it. I make it sound so easy as if I've done quilt. But this one is easy for all you experts, and it's cute. So there you have it. This is Fairyland by Studioe Fabrics. The next collection is loads of fun. This is also by Chelsea Design Work, and I misspoke earlier. I thought Chelsea Design Work had 2 lines, but she actually has 3 collections. So this is loads of fun, and this one is about laundry, a subject not dear to my heart. 16 SKUs. This ships in August, and this is probably one of my favorites in the collection. For starters, I love the colorway. I love this chalky feel. I love the grays and the browns, they work so nicely together. And I think this is going to be a hit. So Chelsea Design Works did a nice job. So here we have the panel, 24 inches. It says laundry room, drop-off service. It's a dirty job, etc., etc. You have your clothesline, your irons, your laundry words, your cotton balls. This probably will be super popular with our people. Our quilters will love that. A little plaid, a little pigment white bobby pins. The washing instructions, these are clothesline pins on 2 colorways. And then you have your block print. These blocks are 10 by 10. This is repeats down this way. So it's a 24-inch repeat. You have your plaid in the other colorway, your pigment white washing instructions, your little pins on the black, peppered cottons that go with this line, just color that goes with this line, and then kind of just a little mishmash of everything. Your ironing board, your washing machine, your iron, and clothesline hangers, things like that. And then this wood grain, which could possibly be the best SKU in the line. Those basics wood grain lines usually sell very well, so I think that'll do nicely. Let's see what's on the back. So this is showing the scale of the panel. And then this is your first project, which actually is adorable, for your ironing board cover. And what's this other thing? This is a bag, so hard to tell upside down, sorry. So that's a bag, and then we have a quilt using the 24-inch panel right in the center. Like I said, easy, boom, make that. I could make that in like 10 minutes. So this is loads of fun, and this one ships in August of 2019. And this is the third line by Chelsea Design Works. This is a 108 line, and this one is going to be digital. It's a 7 SKU collection, and this one's going to ship in June. So you got this really neat and dynamic print. It has to be digital. There's so many shades and overlapping. So we have like a blue and purple and white, a purple and black, a darker blue, a green and black and white. Then we have your kind of more subtle tones. We have the gray, the black, and then kind of like the beige with the gray. So you have 7 SKUs here. Don't forget, all of our Studioe 108 quilt backs come in 18-yard put-ups. And again, this will be digital, so the price will be a little bit higher than our regular price. So that is Matrix 108 by Chelsea Design Works. Art Loft's first line in this release, Mermaid's Rock. This designer did Alpha Fish, Christmas Joy, and Christmas Village. And this one is a 14 SKU collection and ships in September. Fun, bright, makes you want to smile, great girl designs. So you have your mermaid print here, your panel. You got a 36-inch panel. We have these little castles on the pink version and then the blue and green version. We have our different fish in turquoise and on, the mermaids and all over of everything. And then we have more of the fish alone on the turquoise and blue. We have a cute book all about the mermaids, your little undersea coral, your shells, more shells in the other colorway, and your undersea plants on the green ground. And then we have these little scallopy things in blue and green, and then the pink, purple, orange version. And of course, we have some just color that coordinate perfectly with this line. On the back, we have our just colors that go perfectly with this line. And then on the other back, we have the quilt. How fun is this? It uses the panel, and it's cut, the center block from the panel is cut out and put right in the middle. And then, you know, they just add these things, 5 minutes, easy breezy. So there you have it, Mermaid's Rock by Art Loft. Luci Cravato is back. She's very prolific, one of our designers for Studioe that's been here for a while, and we're lucky to have her. Her lines are usually in these soft blues and peaches and pinks. This is a 10 SKU collection, and this one ships in August. And here you have it. So it's about these adorable little bunny rabbits having tea time. So here we have a patch print, and this is a 24-inch repeat. We have the all-over toss of the bunnies in the teacups, and then we have a nice little dot. We have the same one on white, little butterflies, cupcakes. Here's your panel. This is a 30-inch panel. Yes, 30, not 24 or 36. It's right in the middle. Peppered cottons go nicely with this. The white sugar, the just color, the pigment white, the powder pink, robin's eggs, and slate. And then we have some toss. The animals are having their little tea time. And then, of course, we have our stripe. Let's see what's on the back. We have the patch, so you can see how it lays out. This is the scale of the bunny. And then finally, we have the quilt, which is using the patch right in the center. So there you have it, Woodland Tea Time. Last but not least, we had Woodland Wonders, and this is by our one and only Elizabeth Isles. Elizabeth did a flutter, feathers, and flora. All of her lines have been super successful for us, and the theme behind it is just kind of this batik-y look that's just regular printed. It's not a batik, and it's super colorful, and these are really lovely, and we've had a lot of success, so we're thankful for Elizabeth Isles. So this one, we're bringing in the animals. So we have this outdoor scenic, and look at all these shades and how nice it looks. I mean, this makes me feel like I'm in Montana or Wyoming. And then we have all the different plants. We have the trees. We have this kind of ombre-looking tonal. More of the animals on the panel. This is a 24-inch panel. They're all kind of hanging out and posing for a picture. And then we have more plants, and then we have this kind of large medallion. And then we have the framed pictures of all the animals. They all pose so nicely for us. And then more of the plants. And then we have, these are very common for the Elizabeth Isles lines, these tonals. So we have this blue, this purple, and then this really vibrant royal blue. And then finally this kind of, it looks like a blender, and I'm sure it will do really nice because it is lovely. So let's see what's on the back. So we have the quilt, and this one is Woodland Wonders quilt number 2. This is designed by Denise Russell, and then that looks like it's cutting out all the blocks of the animals. And then we have another one using the panel where they're all posing for the portrait, and then you could see the scale of the animals and then the scale of the blocks. So there you have it. Those are the 11 Studioe January 2019 collections. Again, these will be, the reps will have these starting in January. And I just wanted to take a moment to thank you all for watching me do these videos. I'm definitely not famous, definitely not the best actor, but I got the job done, help you guys sell, help you guys buy, whatever it is. I want to thank you all for your hard work, for my people that work for me, my employees, my sales reps, the distributors. We are very thankful. For the customers, I'm very thankful as well. We appreciate the partnership and your support of my family and our business, and we look forward to 2019 and would love to help you however we can. So don't be afraid to reach out to me, scott@jafftex.com. I'm kind of easy to find. I would love to see how we could help you and do better in 2019 as we strive to improve every year. So from my family to your family to you and everyone else out there, thank you so much. Happy holidays, Happy New Year to 2019.